Hey guys, today is Sunday and I'm going to do a little bit of work on the truck. I don't know how much more aligning I'm going to be doing today. I was talking to Messy Laura on the phone this morning and I had a nice long chat and very useful and nice to hook up with some of the guys off of YouTube here. He had suggested that I measure, because I was thinking, well, one thing he suggested and one other person suggested was that the fenders, the reason why it might be so far back is that the fenders might be really tucked in at the against the core support. And I thought that maybe some of the problem might be due to the fact that, you know, the thing is parallelogrammed, like the core support is pushed, you know, to the passenger side, and that might be why this one is so far out. But I just did a cross measure from this point to that bolt on the corner there, and a crosswise in the same direction here, and it came out as close to the same number as I could see with a tape measure. So I don't think it's necessarily parallelogrammed. Now the next task is going to be to put the hood on, but I was thinking I might find have a little bit better way of determining whether or not the fenders are, you know, are kind of both pulled in at the core support, and that's by putting the Grille shell on, because it actually goes over the fenders, and the aluminum is supposed to be you know, roughly flush with this, you know, like it wasn't perfect, but roughly flush with the edge of the body panel here. So I'm going to go and grab one of those. They're pretty grotty, but I'll tape this thing up and we'll see how it fits. Okay, here's the Grille shell on, and I don't think that the fenders are really that far bowed out at the front. Not at least the way this is fitting. It fit fairly tightly in there, but you know, it looks approximately where it's supposed to be. This isn't back here because I couldn't get the bolt in. These brackets are pretty badly corroded and things don't seem to be quite sitting as far back as it should be here. That might be an indication of some misalignment, but I think it's what I put it on for was to establish whether or not these fenders were tucked in, and I don't think they are. That's not quite right. And that eyebrow, I don't know if this should be sitting down lower. It doesn't want to go any lower. That I did manage to get a couple of bolts in, but nonetheless. Okay, so I think all I've established is that the hood has to go on for me to be able to tell what's going on with those things. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just bringing the chop up the temperature with the torpedo heater. It's a fairly warm day here. It's better than 50 out right now. Probably getting closer to 60 almost. And I want to, you know, use my Bedliner on the inside of the floor, and I want to do the undersides of the inner fenders with the Bedliner. I decided not to use the lizard skin or the Dynamat because both were going to be pretty expensive. It was going to cost me around $400 to do the sound deadener and heat insulation and lizard skin. That's to do the floor, up the firewall, and the insides of the door shells here. So I decided not to go that route. So I'm just going to go back to what I was going to do before, which was use up the rest of the Bedliner I got and do the floor in here. It should seal it a bit as well. I got to do the high hump as well, but I got to clean that first actually. Actually got to clean the whole floor in here. So I better get to it. Hey guys, I thought I'd just shoot a quick video. Nice fall day out here. It's about 14 Celsius or somewhere around, I guess it's just about 60. You know, Mennonites tilled the field back here a little while ago. They really ripped it deep. They brought up a lot of clay and some pretty big rocks, so they're going to be busy next spring. Combine pickup still sitting back there. Horses over here. Sheep down there. Dogs nowhere to see. But oh, she's going to come over. Anyways, I'm going to roll this thing out for a quick video, and then I'm going to wash out the interior. Okay, there it is. That's the truck outside here. A little dusty, but not looking too bad. God, I swear this thing is soon. Anyways, there's my pile of junk on the back, but hey, all parts that are going into this truck. I don't know if I'm gonna get another chance this year to roll it out. Hopefully it'll be driving out in not too long, but I don't think it'll be tagged for a while. Anyways, that's the look from the outside. I'm gonna go grab the hose. I'm gonna hose all this dirt out of the interior. It's actually not too bad, but then I can apply some of that Bedliner in here, and we'll be good to go. Okay, I sandblasted some bolts and just rattle can primered them. They're just the ones that hold down the high hump, and going in, I'm going to put them in place of the old retainer bolts that went for the fuel tank that used to be in the cab, just along the back wall here of it. So we'll give that a go. And then I think this thing is pretty much dry. I don't see anything too different in here. So I'm going to give this a little bit more time, come back out and Bedliner. I guess I got a Bedliner underneath the high hump. I've got a Bedliner these. I've got to scuff all this stuff up anyways. I think the cab inside is rough enough that it won't be a problem, but I've got a Bedliner. I got to scuff these for sure. Okay, I rattle canned the high hump after I went and I stripped it with a wire brush here, or wire wheel. So this is probably not going to get Bedliner today. I don't know what the setup time is for that stuff. The rattle can didn't say. Basically all I have left, well, all I'm going to do now is, boy, that stuff flies far, what am I doing in here? Oh, I'd have to mask it off. It's getting late. Mask this off any place I don't want to do here. I'm not going to do the back wall. I was thinking about it, but I don't think I will. I'll try to get some into the, into the cab corners, but otherwise I'm not going to worry about it. Anyways, I guess I'll get to it. I just have to quickly sand those with 120, and then I'll mix up some of that glop. Okay guys, I thought I'd show you the silly amount of taping that I did in here. I'm not going to Bedliner the back wall, but I'm not too worried if I get some down here. It's all behind the seat, so bugger it. I'm not too worried. But I taped off all of the holes. I think I'm going to go probably up as high as here, but I haven't decided. I haven't decided if I'm going to do around where the heater box is, because it doesn't really need to be coated, but we'll see. If I have extra, I might do that part. So I taped all those up so I wouldn't have the gloop going through into the engine compartment. I'm just going to roller it all on. I'm not going to use a Rocker Schultz gun, and this paper is just here so I don't drip anything on the sill as I'm working around here. I'm not too worried about it getting on there. I'm just what am I waiting for? I'm not waiting for anything. I'm ready to go here, so I'm going to get to it. Okay, so it's 20 to 9 Sunday night here. As I said earlier, I finished applying this stuff. You can get it at Canadian Tire, but I got it from Napa. I went and I ended up Bedlinering the whole thing up into here, pretty much along the top there, and all the way along the back wall here, plus down into there, and all that. So I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. Well, we'll see. I may not end up putting carpet or rubber in this thing. This stuff might be pretty durable, so it's meant to be a Bedliner, so it might be pretty effective. Just to use for a floor. Anyways, here's the inner fenders. They're all done, and well, what can you say? Anyways, how do you like my taping job to keep from getting any Bedliner into the engine bay? Took half an hour, but I think if it saved even one drip, it'll be worth it. Let's just say it didn't spare the tape there. Ooh, I can see it leaking through in one spot there, I think. Oh well. I don't think it's going to be a problem. It looks like it's just leaking through the tape itself. So there you go. I think that's it for today. I'll snap a couple of pictures for the trucks website, 67-72 Chevy Trucks website. And then I think that's it for today. So anyways, so this is, well, at this stage now I can start putting stuff like the heater box back in. I think I'll just clean this. I won't bother painting it. And I guess it's continuing on with the alignment stuff. This stuff is supposed to take about 72 hours to cure at 22 Celsius, but there's no way we're going to see that warmer temperature. That's basically room temperature, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't think we'll be seeing that for the next couple of days, but I'm going to presume it'll still cure, you know, eventually. Anyways, that's it for today, guys.